Hello everyone, I'm going to turn the camera around here. Hi! Hi you guys! I'm so glad that you joined me today. It's Monday Fun Day. There's Kim. Hi Kim. Glad you could join in. Oh yay, we have a lot of viewers coming in. There's Trisha. Yay! Hi you guys! Hello everyone! Yay! We're going to stamp today and we're going to use the paper pumpkin kit from last month, the April paper pumpkin kit. And I am a big fan, well, a big fan of paper pumpkin kits, but I'm also, oh my gosh, my hair's out of whack today. But I'm also a big fan of little monsters. I don't know, I guess I just grew up loving, yes, you love it too, loving Sesame Street. So I am going to make a monster card for you today, and then it's going to go on my blog tomorrow. So anyways, hi you guys. I'm so glad that you joined me. Yay! Okay, so let me tell you a little bit of what we're going to do today. We're going to make a monster card with the April paper pumpkin kit, and this is the little flyer that goes with that. So you're supposed to make a wreath with this kit, but I did not make a wreath at all. I used my kit to make all these other things instead. So, and you're going to have to forgive my hair because it's really kind of wacky today. Yay. Anyways, okay, so yes, let's move on. Let me tell you about last week's card was this one, and this one was really fun to make. I did have a question. Oh, thanks, Trisha. I did have a question that was asked, and I am really bad. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm really bad at seeing everybody's comments as they come in. So I'm really trying hard today to catch everyone's comments. Thank you for sharing, by the way. Hi, you guys. But the comment that came through a couple times from one of the viewers, and I believe it's Joan Tickner. I don't know. Your little word, your what do they call them? Periscope password, or not a password, but anyways, it's Oreo. And Oreo asked the question, did I put the glue on the entire cloud area? And I never answered that, and I also never saw anyone's answer come through for them. So to let you know, oh, screen name. Thank you. Their screen name was Oreo. Yes. But yes, I glued the entire cloud area. So the whole surface, you don't want to have any glue, any little spots, any holes in there. So you want to cover the entire cloud. Okay, so I will try to do that. If I miss a question this time through, I'll do the same thing, okay? Hi, Tracy. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw for last week's winner. Now, if you know how this works, you need to, I dropped something, hang on. You need to go ahead and share because you want to be a winner this week. We are drawing for the winner from last week, and we had a list of people share. Thank you for sharing. And this is the prize that those people could win. So it's the Itty Bitty Accents epoxy stickers, which give that same look that you can get when you're doing that card that we did last week with the glue. And then it's also the Pool Party ribbon, because Pool Party is a beautiful color blue. So you want to be the winner. So let's draw a winner from this bucket of names. Yay, thanks for sharing, you guys. Everyone's sharing today. I'm so excited. And my hair is still bugging me, but thank you for saying that it looks okay. All right, so the winner, oh my gosh, it's Doris. Doris, you won. Yay! Let's congratulate her. She's the winner today. And the prize that we're gonna do next time is, for the chance to win, you can win a set of markers. I have this extra set of markers from the 2000 is it the 14 through 16 collection. It's retiring soon. Yay, congrats to Doris. And thanks, Tracy. This is the set of colors that's leaving us. So if you are missing these colors, or you would like another set so that you can make sure that the colors never run out, then you could be the winner for the Blackberry Bliss and the Mellow Mossy Meadow and the lots of really good colors. There's Lost Lagoon in there, and there's Hello Honey, and Tangelo, I think it's Tangelo Twist. So you'll want to get in on those. So how do you do it? You swipe. You can swipe your screen, you can swipe it up or sideways, and you can share. And then this is the little thing that kind of gives instructions for that. I think you can read it. Anyways, share. You can also hit on that person down in the corner, and you can share that way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, here we go. It's time to stamp. Okay, can you all see? Tongue twister. Tongue twister Monday? Why'd you say that, Tracy? All right, so we want to share, right? You guys want to share to get this little prize. So go ahead and swipe your screen or hit that little person down there. We're going to start, and this is what we're going to make. We're going to make a monster card, and I've already started it. Now, I'm not going to show you the final project because he's so darn cute that you do not want to see it yet, okay? Oh, am I getting my tongue tied? All right, so you want to use the Mossy Meadow cardstock. This is a color that's leaving us, and it matches the little fringy things that came in that kit. So if you have this kit, you can recreate it, or you can borrow it from a friend, or you can get it. There's a refill in the online store. So yeah, borrow it from a friend, right? So you want to make your card base with this, and this is a half of a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, folded in half, so it's cut to 5.5 inches. They do kind of look like teeth. They look like green teeth, but that's not going to be teeth. It's going to be like the hair from the monsters. Oh, Canada is joining us. You're also going to need some Sahara sand cardstock, and I have that in 2 different sizes. I have it in a size that's just under the 1/4 of a sheet of 8.5 by 11. So this would be 5.25 inches by 4 inches. And then I also have a piece that's slightly smaller than that, and this is the Whisper White, and that is 3.75 inches by 5 inches. Okay, and that's going to be for the inside of the card. So we'll set those pieces aside for now. You'll need some fringe from that kit. I'm going to call it fringe. I don't know. It looks like little drips of green goo. So, and then you'll also need some scrap white. You'll need a piece of Whisper White that is 2 inches by 1.5. Oh, thanks. You know what? I had to take that yellow off. It was just, it didn't go with the rest of my outfits. So I did my new manicure, Tracy. I did the French. And then you'll need a Sahara sand piece. And I made it slightly wider than your card base that you're going to put it on, because that way I can decide if I want to trim, you know, what side I want to trim off, okay? So we'll start with that piece right now. You are going to take the embossing folder that looks like bricks, and you're going to run it through your Big Shot with the Sahara sand piece. Now when I did that, I set my cardstock in here so that the top of it was just in line with one of the sets of bricks there. So then you'll go ahead and do that, and voila, through the, or voila, as the French would say, I think. You're gonna get this look, and then we're gonna take the Sahara sand ink. So this is the matching ink, and I already have a sponge that's ready to go, and we're just gonna sponge over the surface in a light circular motion like this, and that's gonna give it a tone-on-tone look, but it's going to deepen the bricks. Oh, thank you for the hearts, you guys. It's going to deepen the brick color and make it look as if the grout in between the bricks is a separate color. Peekaboo peach hearts. Who has the peekaboo peach hearts? I know, isn't it fun when you find out what color you have that your hearts turn into? It does look distressed, doesn't it? Yes. And Kansas is here. And Esther from the UK, thanks you guys. It does, it makes it look much more real this way. Thank you, and I think that's Paula. Paula won last time. Congrats, Paula. So, now that we have that done, we are gonna set that aside. And we can set that aside with the ink. Okay, and now we're gonna come in with the base of our cardstock. Hi. Yay! It's so good to see all these names, and I'm starting to get to know people. This is so fun. Okay, so we're going to peel off the backing. This has a sticky backing to it, and we're going to line that up, but we're not going to line it up exactly where the last little fringy things were. We're going to kind of go, and actually you want to take the bottom of this and line it up with the top of the last one, and we're going to set that kind of at a different spot than the last one was. Does that make sense? So you don't have little gaps in there, like that. And then we'll flip it over and trim. It's always best to flip it over to trim. Okay, then we'll do that one more time. And if you gave me any comments during that time, I didn't see it because I was concentrating on cutting. So if I miss somebody, I'll try to answer you later. All right, and then this one will line up right with the top. Oops, we're going to shift it just a little bit here. There we go. And now we have kind of the body of the monster done, okay? This is going to be his body. I love monsters. I miss Sesame Street. We don't get that on our TV. How many of you are Sesame Street fans? Hearts, yes, I love it too. Okay, we're going to do some stamping now. So I'm going to take the Whisper White pieces and bring those into the picture. Now these scraps here that I'm setting on the table, hang on to those. You're going to need those. Okay, so let's just move this aside and take our white pieces. And we'll do the big one first just because it's on the inside. We can take and get it done and get it out of the way. We're going to need Pear Pizzazz ink. So this ink coordinates really well with the Mossy Meadow cardstock. It's like a lighter version of it. So we'll open that up and we're going to take the stamp from the stamp set. I didn't show you the stamp set, did I? Hang on a minute. This is the stamp set that came with the kit. Isn't this great? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we actually had 2 stamp sets that came with that kit. Here, I can grab this one too. This is the stamp set that actually coordinates with the wreath, but they gave us a bonus stamp set this past month. If you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you need to be. This is the time to do it because Paper Pumpkin is so awesome. What I did here is I stamped off a little bit. Oh, you didn't see it. I'll have to do it here. Hang on a minute. I'm stamping off onto my scrap paper to remove some color and make it slightly lighter. And then we're going to stamp onto the Whisper White. Yes, the Paper Pumpkin kits rock. So you get tons of product. It's $19.95 in the US plus tax. The shipping's included in that. And then you get tons of stuff. You get stamps, you get ink, you get all the products you need to make projects and cards. You get the directions. Okay, now we're inking this stamp. This says everything in black. This is the basic black color. And we're just going to go right over the top of our Pear Pizzazz swoosh little image there, okay? All right, now we'll take and put that aside. Oh, I should have left the black open. I know, the Paper Pumpkin kits rock, don't they? Okay, so let's take our other words now. These are going to go on the front of the card, and they say, there's something I'd like to thank you for. So now that makes sense why I have everything on the inside, right? And we'll line that up and stamp that down. And we'll set that aside. And then we'll take the flower. It's a large flower from the kit. And I've already got that inked up, which is why it looks black already. And we're going to stamp that down onto our scrap. You'll want to leave a little bit of room because you'll need, oh, you'll need room for mistakes. Let's flip that over because I don't know if I have enough. Eureka. Love it, Tracy. Okay, now we've got that one, and we're going to need one more. We'll stamp 2 of them. And let's set that off to the side. And then on this side, we're going to need our Pear Pizzazz with the smaller flower. So we'll take the smaller flower from the kit. Ooh, I really pushed that one down hard. And we're going to stamp that onto our scrap paper twice. Okay. This one we're going to punch out. The green we're going to punch out, okay? So you're just going to take, and actually, yep, this is the right size. This is our 3/4 circle punch. Love circle punches. They are so great. Don't have to do this by hand. And we're going to punch that out. And then we'll do the same thing for this piece. Then with some black scrap that you have from the kit, this is a piece that I didn't end up using. We're going to punch out 2 circles here because you get black cardstock in the kit. You get a little bit of it. Now we have that. And that I used the 1/2 or the 1/2 inch punch for. Am I a demonstrator? Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So yes, if you do not have the paper pumpkin kits yet, you can sign up for them through me as your demonstrator. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to hand trim around these flowers. And you'll just come in with a sharp scissors. This is our paper snips. It's awesome for cutting small stuff out. Okay. Oh, you guys are having conversations amongst yourselves. Oh, got it. Okay. Yes. And then if you do not have a demonstrator for Paper Pumpkin, when you sign up, you go to paperpumpkin.com and you enter and you log in, or you sign up, I should say. You sign up, and then you enter all your information, your address, where you want the kits shipped to, your payment information, all that, and then it asks you to choose a demonstrator. So you can either choose your local demonstrator that you're already going through to get Stampin' Up! Products, or I would love to be your demonstrator if you do not have one. So you'll hand trim this all the way around. Now I'm not going to do that all the way in front of you. Instead, I'm going to pull these out because they're ready to go. One more thing that we're going to punch out that I do not have enough white cardstock for, so we'll just hang on a minute. Here's some. You need a bigger scrap than what I showed you. You need to punch out some 1-inch circles. Okay, so now I'm using the 1-inch punch, and we're going to lay them over the top of our black flowers, just like this. Does anyone know what we're creating with this? No one has a guess? No one knows what I'm making with these little pieces yet. That's okay. It can be a surprise. Are you? Yes! Thank you! Yay! So don't you think those little flowers look really great as the irises of the eyes? I think they're perfect. And then we've got those big, thick eyelashes, which monsters would have, right? So now we have the eyes for our card, like this, and you would tape them down. And then you would take your bricks and you would place those onto the card so the eyes are peeping out. Thank you. So the eyes are peeping out over the top. And then you would take these little guys. Remember I told you to save some of this? So I've cut some extra ones already, and you would take and put these down like this over the top of the fence, or the wall, the brick wall. Okay, so let me show you now the finished card. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yay! So here is the finished card. There's the monster, and you can see I used some dimensionals in it. I've got dimensionals underneath the brick wall so that it comes out further than the eyes. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it. I also stuck down the fingertips, but I used glue dots towards the top of the fingertips, and I used dimensionals towards the end so that they look like they were kind of coming out at you a little bit. And then here's the sign. I'm so glad you guys like it. Thank you. I love the comments. And then on the inside, we have the word everything. So there's something I'd like to thank you for, everything. Now, I didn't finish this yet, but I've been in the works making a giant monster. So I took, this is a big, huge container from oatmeal. It's the Quaker Oat brand. Here you can see the front. The Quaker Oatmeal container, and I covered it, and I did have enough of these little fringy things to cover the whole thing from top to bottom. Now I did add cardstock behind it first, just in case I had to deal with gaps, but you wouldn't need it. You would only need like a strip of it down here, because these little guys here cover the whole thing completely. It's amazing. Oh, and you love the headband too, Tracy. Thank you. And then for the cover, I just took like another piece of the Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to try to fit that on there. And then I'm going to take the eyes that we made today, and I'm going to somehow get those onto that box and make him look like a matching container for this card. So that's the plan for that. And then I'm going to try to post that tomorrow on my blog, so you can see the box tomorrow. So yes, if you are not subscribed to Paper Pumpkin yet, and you are a demonstrator or you're not a demonstrator, you can sign up by going to paperpumpkin.com and you can get in on these kits. Now, they don't always do 3D things. Most of the time they do cards. So if you are a card maker, you love to do cards, that's a great thing to do. And you can collect stamp sets and stamp sets and stamp sets and inks and inks and inks, and you have lots of product. It's amazing all the product you get in the kit. So I highly recommend signing up for Paper Pumpkin. You want to do so for the May kit. You want to do so before or by the 10th of May. This is a peek of what we're getting. Whoops, it's upside down. This is a peek of what we're getting for the May kit. Now, we don't see the whole thing yet. We haven't seen the whole thing, but these are some cards that I shared on some past Periscope broadcasts, some little things that I made with some extra pieces I had. But I'm excited to see all the rest of it. I can't wait to see the stamp set. I can't wait to see what other fun stuff we have in it. This is an unfinished card. I'm waiting to see what else I can make with that out of that kit. So yes, sign up for the May kit. Get subscribed by the end of the day tomorrow, May 10th. Choose a demonstrator so that they get some credit. I would love to help you with that. Make sure you're sharing this broadcast so that you can get in on a chance to win this set of markers. And again, it would be nice to get an extra set, right? In case you've run out of your other colors, just have this one on hand, ready to go. So swipe the screen sideways or up to share the broadcast, or you can click on that little tiny person in the bottom right-hand corner. Everyone who shares gets entered into the prize drawing. This was last week's prize drawing, and you'll get entered to win this prize. Okay, I am going to flip you around. Hang on a minute. There we go. Okay, so this is the card I'm going to demonstrate next week. So you'll want to tune in next week, and I'm going to demonstrate it's using new products from our new catalog that's coming out June 1st. Man, I should have really looked in a mirror before we did this. And anyways, so you'll want to come back next Monday for the next Monday Funday so that you can get in on a chance to win another product. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but also see that card demonstrated. So again, swipe to try to win, and then I want to give you the heads up. So this is my card that I'm going to swap on the ship. I am going to be going to the Mediterranean with a bunch of other demonstrators that we earned this trip. We are so excited. So there's a bunch of us going to the Mediterranean. I'm leaving in 9 days. Ah! And then we hop on the ship in 2 weeks. So if you want to come back on next Monday and see how this is made, then you can do that. And it's a fun thing to do, to come and stamp. I'm getting distracted because somehow, oh, there we go. Now I can see the comments again. Somehow I couldn't see what was going on my screen. But I want to tell you that because I'm going to be in Europe, and I don't know how my phone's going to work and all the connections and all that stuff. Thanks, Verla. Oh, you're so sweet to me. Because of that, I am not going to be doing Monday Funday for 2 different Mondays following next week. So the 23rd and the 30th, I'm just going to not worry about it, and I hope that's okay. So next week, thanks, Tracy. So next week, we are going to do this card. Again, make sure you're swiping to get in on the prize for this week. But we're going to demonstrate this card, and then I'm going to take off for 2 weeks. And so whoever shares next week is going to have to wait like 3 weeks to find out if they won. But that's okay, right? Thanks, you guys, for coming today. I hope you had fun, and I will see you next week. Bye, everyone. Thanks.